It's the healing properties of Indian spices that we'll be talking about with Manjari. Thank you so much. So we're talking about the tadka of good health today.
Yes.
What all should it have?
It should have everything that is there in your kitchen. Your kitchen is actually a pharmacy, you know, it has a lot of therapeutic benefit. We've not really tapped that benefit. There are curcumin supplements all over the market. I wish we could go back and eat a regular haldi instead, you know. So all of it, from healthy, black pepper, cinnamon, you know, all of it has lot of health benefits, and these are all established. For example, you've heard of the curcumin latte, yes? There is turmeric latte that is sold all over Starbucks in New York and US, which is not great because there's a lot of sugar added to it. But at home we were drinking haldi wala doodh, you know, when we were sick and we had an injury. So, for example, let's figure out a few of them. Correct. For example, turmeric has something called curcumin, which is a bioflavonoid, and it is anti-cancer. There are studies that have said that both in preventive and treatment modality of cancer, it cuts down the proliferation of cancer tissues. So, the tumor is not expanding when you have enough of curcumin in your food.
But is there a particular kind of haldi or turmeric that we should be using? Because there is a kacha haldi and there's the other one, and people are really confused over that.
Yes. So, if you look at the therapeutic properties, whether you have a powder, whether you have kacha haldi, whether even you cook haldi, the curcumin really does not denature. Okay. So it's a great thing because you can use
the regular turmeric powder which is available in any supermarket should be good. Okay, great.
Available in a supermarket. We'd make our own haldi. It's good to get those little hard haldi and just get them milled in a mill, you know. You know that you have real organic haldi at home instead of buying a packet of haldi. But yeah, you can eat the kacha haldi. You can eat it like ginger, add it to your dishes, you know. You can just grate it and add it to whatever you're eating. Your soups, your broths, your curries. So that's another way of eating it. It can also be eaten like, you know, like haldi ka doodh or haldi ka pani or haldi in your lentils and beans and vegetables, so plenty. It's also anti-inflammatory, you know, so any form of inflammation or injury in the body is eventually the seat of any metabolic disease that you can think of. So eating anti-inflammatory foods also puts you at a much lesser risk of having metabolic disorders, diabetes, cardiovascular disease going forward in life.
And other spices that we can talk about.
Cinnamon, for example, you know, it's been worked on, so it's great. It can actually improve insulin sensitivity in the body. So when you're eating dalchini, you can manage your sugars much better because the insulin is working much better in the body. The sensitivity of the cells for insulin.
How strange, because people think it's sweet, so it should be kept away from those who have diabetes.
No, no, not at all. In fact, cinnamon extract again is prescribed in diabetes. But it's better to take the bark, the cinnamon, that bark really, which is and use them in cooking, add it to your curries. You don't really need to eat the entire cinnamon. You can make a powder and add it to your cakes or halwa or whatever you're making at
cinnamon
home.
water has great properties.
Yes, you can soak cinnamon in the night and have that water, so that's great. Hing is amazing, you know, it's great for digestive discomfort. So people who have flatulence, bloating, any form of regurgitation or reflux, hing really calms you down. Black pepper, you know, it can balance your hormones, so it can sort of balance testosterone levels, insulin levels in the body. Black pepper is also great for immunity building. So you see, traditionally in Indian homes, Kali Mirch was used when you had a fungal infection or you had a throat infection, so it builds up immunity in a big way. It actually kills the common bacteria like E. coli, salmonella. It has the capacity to kill it. So you can again add black pepper to your soup, add it to your vegetables, add it to your cup of tea also, you know. When you're crushing the ginger, crush some black pepper
also. Masala chai concept, right?
Absolutely.
But tell me, I've always been confused. If you use these spices in, say, on high heat with the general tadka formula which you use with ghee or any other oil, does it lose its property?
No, not really. So all of them can be seasoned, all of them can be cooked to a high temperature, all of them actually traditionally have to be cooked. It's not a great idea to use them raw, except a few of them. Turmeric you can use raw, you can use few more things like coriander, whole coriander you can use raw, but the rest of them, even methi seeds, if you cook them, they are more available. For example, methi has fiber, it has a lot of, you know, saponin insoluble fiber. So when you cook it, the fiber becomes bioavailable to the body, and that's when it manages your sugars much better. You know, fenugreek methi is an oral hypoglycemic agent. It's given to diabetic people, and when they consume it, it manages the sugars like any other diabetic drug would do. So another thing, people when they eat out of their homes, for example, people who are working and eat lunch outside every day, one is of course they're eating bad food, so that's one. The
people
other,
like me.
No, it's a good idea to carry your lunch. It's a good. So you're also missing out on the rai, jeera, hing, asafoetida, everything that otherwise was used at home. And if you look at a traditional Indian thali, it will have every spice that you can think of. So it's
the spicy food, the traditional way in which it's understood, is not bad for your health at all. The spicy food is actually the spice of and the little tadka of good health that we all perhaps need. Thank you, Manjari. That was quite interesting. We're gonna try and see how to incorporate that in our, and you can catch Manjari and all our health tips every Tuesday.